I know it's been a while. I've been neglecting my channel. How y'all been doing? I'm back. I'm the boss. I've been on TikTok if anybody been following me. But I decided to come back to YT. I need to be back at YT. I've been on Facebook as well. I hope everybody been doing great. I hope everybody has been cleaning their house out. Y'all know the boss is big on that. I hope everybody's been taking accountability. I hope everybody know going into this new year, it's time to take accountability. You know, a lot of people don't want to hear that. They want to blame everybody else, but what's really going on? Self. Even these ladies that's been with these sick, abusive men, I understand, oh, yes, he hurt me, he did all this. But a lot of y'all would not take accountability for your actions. You repeated the cycles. You wouldn't leave. You allowed these men, and some women too, some of y'all men allow these women to repeat cycles over and over again. At some point, you, as the person, got to take accountability. You're not a victim when you continue cycles over and over again. You can't have it both ways. Even in the Cassie and the Diddy story, Kim Porter, yes, Diddy was a monster. Everybody know that. I seen the documentary, The Reckoning. He was a absolute monster. But he couldn't have done all that by himself. Yes, Cassie was in the beginning. She was what you call a victim. Cassie was a victim. God bless her soul. She was 19. Diddy, he wooed her and pursued her, and he did all those things. Yes, he did. How y'all doing? Thank you for coming in. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. If anybody don't know, I'm the Master Boss. I am a 3.5-year narc survivor. I survived a covert, overt, malignant DL narc, pedophile, pedophile. I bring a lot of awareness, knowledge, love, compassion, real, raw. I do not allow victim players in my lives. We don't do that. This live is for transparency and accountability, because a lot of us refuse to take accountability for our own actions, things that we allow. Now, back to what I was saying, I really don't like to speak on celebrities. I'm just using Diddy and Cassie's story as an example, and the Kim Porter. A lot of those people in the documentary, they weren't victims. At a certain point, they were not victims. Kim Porter was not a victim. Kim Porter was partially an enabler. I'm sorry. She allowed those things with Diddy. She repeated those cycles with Diddy over and over. The only reason why she left because he was cheating on her with Cassie. That's the only reason why Kim decided to break it off. She would have continued to be with Diddy had he not got a relationship with Cassie. Do you see this? I'm sorry. Some of these women weren't victims. They knew. They knew what Diddy was about. Let me block this person. How do I block? Okay. Y'all, some of us need to take accountability. I had to block someone. That was weird. He talking about meth and we talking about real life stories. We ain't talking about this not what this live is about. Please show respect. This live show transparency and a lot of knowledge on real life stories, facts. I don't typically ever say allegedly in my story. Ever. When I tell my stories, they are true and real. Not everything authentic when you come in here. I just want people to know it's time to take accountability for our actions. I'm doing very well. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope everybody's doing well. My main focus and goal is going into the new year for people to understand. Stop playing victim when you know you allowed things, when you sat around and watched other people be hurt and you didn't speak up. You know, and you didn't speak up. You never did take accountability. A lot of y'all are reaping what y'all sow because you didn't take accountability. You know, that a lot of y'all are miserable and hurting and been on these roller coaster rides because you would not take accountability. We're not speaking on politics in here, and I don't talk about politics. So if you want to talk politician, find another line. Matter of fact, let me go on and get you out of here. I don't talk about politics. Um, I just want you to know, as individuals, especially you ladies, it's a lot of pick me's. It's a lot of you females that's pick me females. Don't have a backbone. You get in these marriages and repeat these cycles over and over again with these individuals that don't give a fuck about you. You allow these men to abuse, torture your children and won't stand up. A lot of you all, yes, your mother was a pick me, your grandmother, but when are you going to break these generational curses and change this? Switch it over. You don't have to do what your mother did. Don't you want better for your children? Don't you want to live your life in peace just because your family was toxic? You don't want to change that shit? Why the fuck y'all keep, excuse me, repeating these toxic cycles and then want to run and play victim? You're not a victim when you indulge and engage in these things. You're not. You're not. You need help. You need help just like the narcissist. You need some healing. You need God, therapy. Yes, I am a Libra. I am. And proud of it. City girl with a little country twist, straight out of Detroit to Atlanta. 313. Well, I had to report a couple of people. These some sick individuals that's coming your live, just sick. Stay prayed up, stay motivated, stay vigilant. We got people out here that's just disgusting. Yes, sick. But thing about it, you cannot bother or hurt the chosen ones. God said high and look low. So anybody that's coming with the derogatory disrespect, God ain't playing no games. God is not playing no game. Mm-mm-mm. Trying to report. YouTube, I didn't know they have people that do such sick things. Sick. That's sick. There's some sick people out here. That's why God not playing. Y'all stay prayed up, stay focused, and remember what I said. This is the time to start taking accountability for your actions. All you disgusting ass people out here doing this sick shit to people, it's over with. You're not gonna be able to continue to do this shit anymore. You're not. Y'all have a wonderful day. I just want to drop in and say hello to YT. I've been on TikTok so long. I'm sorry, YouTube. I'm gonna be coming back in more often. Probably a little later because I see it's during the day. I don't see. Ugh. I don't know what this was with all these derogatory comments. This is not what we do. YouTube, this is not what we do. Keep it respectful. Stay blessed.